in the pot on
No,
me
I
like
could just
that? You
missing the bullets. Like,
David,
looking back, it's kind of cheesy.
what did you watch it, or you're just thinking about it?
No, just thinking about it now, like some of
Yeah,
the shit is
it's
really
hard.
fucking cheesy.
It's really the second one's way easier to watch. With
Like the
action.
storytelling
Way
is
easier.
outstanding, but like the actual like, I don't know what you would even consider that. You're a film buff. It's just
It actually makes me wonder if they were to make a Matrix cut without the fight scenes, how good the movie would be. You know, like if you could just remove the
the
action from the
cheesy
action,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
take the action movie out of the action, it might actually be a great movie, like a
Mhm.
flawless movie.
Yeah. If they made it more like a, I love that
Like,
we're reworking like one of the like all time great
greatest
movies.
movies.
If it was more like
They
of
can
a
just take it.
yeah, like if you just made it more like a thriller than an action movie, I think it would have been better.
If the Matrix was green but blue,
Yeah,
it wouldn't trip people out that were like photo
yeah,
color sensitive or whatever that's called.
hell
I don't
yeah,
know if we can say colorblind
yeah.
because they're
Why
not
wasn't it black
blind.
and white? That's crazy. Super insensitive. Not inclusive at all.
What is the actual thing? What's the name for colorblind?
I don't know. I thought it was colorblind. Is there a different
It's
thing?
on the video games. It's like monochromatic fucking color
Oh,
correction.
I don't
So,
fuck all that. I don't know,
fuck all that. That's literally the colorblind filter.
dude. Fuck your
Dude, they
disability.
show you
Just
that
see
they can just
colors. That's
disability.
crazy. Why are you like? I feel like they're not even
You would have
trying,
died because you would have bit a fucking
bro.
poisoned
Squint.
apple.
What are you doing? You can't see that shit. It's red. What do you mean? The fuck do you mean? Get some glasses or something. Shit,
They do make colorblind glasses.
dude. Was it Miss? I don't remember if
I
it was
know a guy
color.
who's now David. We worked with a guy who's now a cop, colorblind.
Was it for colorblind people or was it for blind people? Period. The Mr. Beast glass. Did you see those? He was
No,
like, well, he didn't invent them, obviously, but like he bought a bunch of them for like
and gave him away for
Yeah,
free because he's
yo, and legit like the videos were like legitimately like fucking heartwarming because it's like people like
Are we at
literally
all that?
seeing for the first time.
Was that the one thing? And then he also got nabbed for like giving Africans teeth.
I I don't know. Everyone said he like faked like all the water stuff. I don't know if I believe that actually.
Imagine, imagine a dude shows up on a helicopter. He's like, "I'm gonna fix all your teeth." He's like,
Oh, the tea. Oh, yeah. I don't
and
know.
then
There was
they're
the one where
filming
he's
you like
building huts.
smile. It's like
Someone like
these
called him
people are
out
like,
that he wasn't building huts. Did you see this? Or
no,
water or something. I don't know. Like, dude, how many have you built? Like, even if Mr. Beast built like one, like he built one more than you
built
did.
half a shed.
Like, if everyone shitting on him has built, they've built exactly 0 huts. Like, I don't know. Like, how much can you shit on Mr. Beast? Like, you could say he's got a creepy like soulless smile or what. I get it. But like, if you're gonna like rag on his charity work, it doesn't, dude. It doesn't make sense. Like, anything is better than nothing.
Alex Hermosa has the greatest line, dude, and it says, "Your boos mean nothing because I see what you cheer for."
Um, yeah, I don't know who said it first, but that was also in Rick and Morty.
All right, well, I got from fucking.
Maybe Hermosi's a Rick and Morty guy. I don't know.
Speaking of multiverse, David, have you ever gotten a blowjob with a
Yes.
fruit roll up around your
Oh.
dick?
Um, Pop Rocks.
I
This is a
brought that up.
PG
No,
show, Ryan.
uh, do we need a
This is a PG
parental?
show. Yeah, should I put one up? Should I put a banner up?
Do we have a parental advisor thing like on?
Fuck no. This is the donation banner. What the fuck's a donation banner?
We should have a donation. Like if every Dave, you know what I actually thought about? If all of our 100,000 viewers donated $1, we'd have $100,000. So like, there's actually no reason why we can't
Yeah, it's
monetize
kind
the
of
pod.
crazy. Like the fact people aren't giving us $1
Yeah,
is
give me dollars,
like, where
bitches.
is my dollar? Like, this is fucking
The
crazy. Hold on.
quality of this
What should
content,
this?
blowjobs with
I need
Rutherford.
the legalese for parental warnings.
Uh, um, yeah. Well, what's on a CD? Mature audiences only. 18,
Mature
18 and older.
mature audiences only 18 plus.
These are opinions.
We have
on
to put like
global
a whole
pedophiles.
like a whole thing.
These are opinions on global pedophiles.
Is this I'm not even worried about um but you were talking about blowjobs.
BJ's David. So yes, we've got a blowjobs, agreed. Blowjobs with Pop
Wait, hold on.
Rocks.
I didn't have I don't have the banner up.
Oh,
Text scroll horizontally on an infinite loop, probably, right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Is this
yeah.
the will you have this in the future for parental advisory?
Some of this might be spelled incorrectly because I was not paying attention. I think I did it right, actually.
These are onions on global
No, they're opinions.
pedal
Onions have layers.
onions have layers. So do
I
ogres.
have some of the old ones saved. I could actually going back through these old ones is going to be interesting trying to remember the context. I think we put the Charlie Kirk show because everyone just hijacked his show.
Yeah.
It's which is
Yes.
fucking weird to me.
Because
Like, get your
he's
own
not
show.
he's literally dead, and they're calling it the Charlie
Oh, this is
Kirk
a
show.
top banner. I could do both. Look at this. We're all gods.
We're all gods. Mature audiences only. These opinions are on global pedophiles.
uh oh, that's an old one. What else we got? Uh spoons in your brain, bow to your Chinese organoid overlords. Oh, wait, look at that. We did. That's interesting. I'm trying to remember the context of all these.
I thought we only did like one or two in cycling.
Ryan picks up guys at Five Guys. Oh, this will.
Is that a real banner?
Dumbledore beats Gandalf.
You didn't even spell Gandalf right. You fucking
Uh,
Gandalf.
Ryan is not
It's
as
not
strong
as
as an
true.
ant. I'm so glad I saved all these old ones. Weekly show's going live. We did, in fact.
All right, can you get the parental advisory up there? It's
Oh, yeah, sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, tell your story. Speak your truth, Ryan. Ryan, I put the banner up and he disappeared. Son
well,
of a bitch.
I was just turning 18 finally, David,
Oh,
because I was
perfect.
on Epstein's Island. All right, David. So we've gotten a blowjob. Check. We've gotten a blowjob with Pop Rocks in the mouth of the female.
Yeah.
Check. Okay.
Yeah.
So I heard today.
Is this the story you wanted to tell?
Yes, the actual story. This story didn't matter until
This relates to
everything.
the Matrix?
Yeah.
God,
Yes.
how the fuck does a
Yes.
fruit roll up?
I swear to God. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I use fruit by the foot, but fruit roll up's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. So fruit roll up. You put
Yeah,
it
yeah.
around and they blow you.
Okay.
Okay. I just heard about it today.
Yeah, I know. But I don't
Okay.
understand what the appeal. I get the appeal for her. What's the appeal for me?
Oh, like, do you think like your dick absorbs like the sugar?
No.
There's got to be friction in there.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in it
Is
for
it
me.
like a built like it's like one of those built-in fuck things? Like, have you ever fucking fuck sleeve thing?
No,
All right, David. I guess I'm
no,
just a
that's I
pervert.
don't know. The idea of robots or machines, or I'm out on all that.
Yeah, dude. I think we're like a decade away from seeing guys go out to dinner with a robot, taking it home, and fucking its brains out.
We have a robot story today.
Do we have a robot? All right. So where was I? Oh, so Ron, and I looked at the dude at I worked. He's younger than me. He's like can't even drink yet. So I'm like, what? Like, how come I'm never here? I've never heard of this. I'm 35 this year. Never heard of this. All right, bet. So David, this is hours later. I'm on the
We
YouTube and I'm balls deep in shorts on YouTube. Like this isn't like I just click my phone after this conversation. Okay, like this is I'm balls deep. Fucking cup of coffee 3 hours later at my house.
That's a lot of shorts.
No, I mean,
Oh, you're not 3 hours into the shorts.
no, yes, I mean, like, the time frame, and I'm, like, in
Okay.
shorts for a while. I come across the video that I sent you of the guy with his $13,000 setup for virtual reality that he's, like, walking around in a game.
Yeah,
And
fuck all that.
I text Dave. I was like, "Dude, there's no way. It's like 13 grand for a simulator for you to simulate reality, like a fake reality in reality." I was like, "We're definitely in a computer." The next swipe, David, was a short of a woman with fruit roll-ups talking about how to use them.
Hmm.
And I sent it to my group chat. I was like, "Dude, they're talking about it." And they're like, "The phone's listening." It's like, "Dude, you
Well,
guys don't
yeah,
understand."
for sure.
I just told you that we're in the matrix. The next swipe is a video about the thing I've never heard about, a sexual act on top of it, David. I've heard about almost like every sexual act I think in my
Is
life.
this
You know,
is this is this
like
news to them? Wait, like, for them, is this crazy? Because
what the
we're 10 years past this, like, we've known this forever.
the simulation thing?
No, that your phone's listening to you.
Yeah, no, well, no, they know, they understand, but there's I don't think people realize, like, we're not at listening, we're at, like, they know your heart rate in real time, which is a way different thing than listening to you, but okay. You know, like, they know your biometrics, that's actually far different. They know the chemical composition of your blood, like, it's not the same thing. Anyways, yeah, it's just funny. It's literally funny as fuck, David. I'm like, "The shit's a simulation." The next swipe literally just go the next swipe is the fruit roll-up video. I don't know. I'm not saying anything, David, and I know you just let me riff a lot on the show, but I shared with you guys the Jesus cross story that was on top of my car.
Mhm.
You know, like I've shared other stories and my car accident. Like I've shared stories that I've been like my meeting with God and the devil. I shared that story on this podcast. Been very open and transparent. Dave gets scratched in his sleep that I didn't know about for 15 fucking years. Like
They're small, they're minor scratches.
Like, I'm not saying that this is like, here's the proof and the golden calf, okay? But if I psychoanalyze my own life, everything I went through today, and then I just look at those two little events, and I'm not supposed to think that it's something. Now, David, would the phone automatically do that? Like I'm asking.
Are you asking if it's deeper than the algorithm? Than, like, advertiser using your
Dave,
microphone to
what if we're talking probabilities? Okay, if we're actually if I had to put a value on this, like a mathematical electrical number, because I measured down to tenths of a fucking volt, milliamps, killiamps. Okay, it's this fucking long. If I have to put a number on it, what is the probability of all of that shit happening in one day to me on my phone? Dude, that video, also, the video in my fucking feed had nothing to do with anything relating to fruit roll ups.
did anything else come up?
Not sexual, no.
Anything else about fruit roll-ups?
No, that was the only thing.
Nothing about sex or fruit roll-ups?
No. Dude, the video before that was the video I sent you about a guy talking about his VR setup to blowjobs with fruit roll-ups. Dude, I seen that video. I hit share. It was all one screen, okay? Like share to Dave, right? So your phone auto prompts. This is what I'm saying. Even if it's not a god and we're in a simulation, what is the actual odds that the phone would do this? Like I'm fucking serious. If they are listening, if they know that I like VR, if they know they think I think it's a fucking simulation, if you know that I never heard that before in my life, what are the fucking odds? See, they had to send my mother in here to tell me to shut the fuck up. What are the fucking odds? And people think I'm like upset. I'm genuinely asking. I'm genuinely fucking asking. Because to me, that it's impossible. That's impossible to have happen in somebody's life. But it had multiple things happen in my life like that. I've shared the story. I've shared the stories on this program for this reason because I literally thought I was going crazy for years. And then I was just like, it's just God. It's fucking God. And the more you do it, the more it's there. And then I literally, word for word, dude, we're in a simulation. I literally sent Dave, we're in the next swipe. What is the odds that if the computer's listening, if the NSA is listening, if Facebook's listening, if all these things are listening, yes, I know that they have my data. But if we're talking about algorithms and the AI and like how detailed is this fucking algorithm to give me those two videos after the text message to Dave and then the next one to be the thing? Like hardware wise, like what does that require for that to just if it was not planned that somebody's behind a computer screen, I mean planned as far as like all these algorithms just run all their fucking calculations and this is what happened based on my conversation with my coworker, based on my search results, based on they have 35 years of internet history on me. They can specifically advertise. We're personalized propaganda. We're going to have individual pricing. So like what like how sophisticated is your fucking technology if you can literally, and I only say all this because two things, David. I've told you guys what I actually believe, okay? Like it's not and I don't care what a doctor would tell me. The only people that can prove me wrong is to all the dead people. Like, and the idea that I'm the not intellectual one because I don't have a degree or something, but all these people are going to tell me I'm crazy. I need to go in a padded room because I'm like, this is just like a biological simulation, right? So I've already told you that. But I'm saying this, if it's not a simulation and they're trying to make me think it's a simulation, do you understand? To like prove you're crazy, like go the other way. Let's say they did plan it to make you go crazy, to plan, like, this is what I mean about like, this is why we all know global pedophiles like run the world and we're all like starstruck, but I'm telling you a story about stupid little shorts on my YouTube. I'm supposed to believe it's coincidence. But if it is coincidence, let's say it is coincidence, it just magically happens. What are the odds of that happening? And then what are the odds of that happening at a technical level for all of these algorithms and all these apps to talk to each other on my smartphone? How interjacked is this thing with our life and everything else that we talk to for this to be the way it is? And honestly, I don't think this is a dumb question, and I think this needs to be like, is this even studied? Like, how the fuck? Who do I got to ask in an IT department on how? What's? I need like actual explanation. Like, this isn't just all your algorithms listening to me. Do you know how sophisticated something would have to fucking be to dial that precise algorithm? There's billions of people. It spoon fed me the video? That makes me think every video in my feed is even that much more selected. Or that isn't possible, David, because it's not that complicated. If it's not that complicated, how the fuck did I have that happen? Or is this just coincidence, David? This is coincidence? And if it is coincidence, which I'm okay with, I'm actually okay with it being coincidence. I'm not saying it has to be. But if it is coincidence, what are the actual odds of that?
Well, that's I think the least likely scenario.
It exactly. Because it's either God, you're telling me God's not real, but the algorithm fed me a video on an idea I've never heard before right after I said everything is played. It's a stage because a guy can afford a $13,000 simulator to run around in Skyrim and make it think it's real life. And if he can do that for 13 grand, what are we?
Skyrim in VR is pretty sick. Side note.
I drove that car. That was a real car I was in, David.
It is fucking intense.
There's no, I'm like, it, it bothers me. It actually bothers me that this is like when I tell somebody, it takes me 20 minutes of explaining to I think to actually nail the point home of like, dude, how deep is this thing? And we're just casually interfacing with it. That level of sophisticating and technology is beyond consciousness. Am I wrong? That's a collective, interwoven, biological, technical entangled intelligence consciousness. Because as a human, what would I have to do to set up all those things for that to just naturally happen to you? Think about how much shit you have to do to just get ready to leave for work in the fucking morning. But my algorithm is just, oh, it's just random. Dude, we're in something. There's no fucking way. I cry. There's no way. There's no way that's real. I have the fucking timestamps. I have everything. Just don't worry about it, Ryan. There's no global pedophiles or chemtrails or poisoning in the food. They're not turning your sons gay and your daughters into men. They wouldn't do that. God's not real, David. The Bible's not accurate. Well, Jesus was a real person. He just wasn't the son of God. You're right. We're all sons and daughters of God.
I feel like this is an appropriate time to talk about this.
Fucking insane, dude.
Apparently, there's a report that Trump is planning to appoint Mark Zuckerberg, Larry Ellison, who I think is Oracle, and Jensen Huang to the Science and Technology Advisory Board.
Lovely.
Dude, Trump
Zuckerberg.
is like, for all the like super hardcore MAGA people, if you don't see how compromised Trump is, you're fucking blind.
It's like the opposite of drain the swamp. It's like drain the swamp into a bigger swamp.
It was, well, yeah, his first term was like drain the swamp, and then his second term was like, I don't know, be the swamp, I guess. I don't know, like.
Well, that you mean the third term?
Third term. It's so obvious.
His third term was like save America.
Is the third term? If the second term was stolen, right? Let's say this: the first term was like the pure Trump term, right? And then they ruined it with COVID.
Right, drain the swamp turned into.
Let's go full. Yeah, let's go like full conspiracy here, right? Like Trump's the outsider, right? He gets in there, he's draining the swamp, he's doing all the right things, and they're like, okay, we got to do something. So COVID, right? And then they use that as a precursor to steal the election because they knew he was going to win again because he was so popular. And they successfully steal the election, right? So that they keep Trump out that way. But then it becomes very obvious to many people that the election was stolen. So to prove that they didn't steal the election, they had to make it look like he won an election again. But they weren't going to just let Trump be in charge again. So, like, what do? Like, you let Trump win the election, and then you force him to be the swamp. Again, I'm like going like super deep conspiracy. I have no way to prove any of this. It's just like,
dude, how far does the hand go up the puppet's ass?
All the way, I'd imagine. You got to get to the mouth.
I mean, it's like, I mean, did you see the Lego video that Iran released?
They made like released a Lego video.
It's a whole video about like making fun of Trump, and he's like gambling at a casino, and it's like a poem. I just like read the subtitles. I assume there's music because the way the cadence of everything is written. He's talking about like dying on distant, like Trump's gonna die and send people to die on distant shores, and Iran's gonna get rich. They're gonna make Iran great again. Is this real or like
what the fuck are you? Hold on, new Lego animation video from explosive news team in Iran.
Oh, this is real. Yeah, dude, this is. If we're talking about winning the info war, this is fire. Whoever made this is fucking brilliant. And this is why I tell you people all the time, the very people that make all the movies in entertainment, television, write all the books, most of them, like, I mean, 99.9, like, they make all the shit. They know exactly how to trip your feelings and propagate. This is exquisite. Now, I'm not saying I'm an Iran sympathizer, YouTube, but this shit is like unreal with how well this is done. Oh, it's good. This is a bop, dude.
You cross the ocean just to find your granny.
It's a rap song.
Sacrifice your own boys for a
What
lie.
is this?
Listen. Yeah. Yeah. Make America great again. Yo, tails, this shit crazy. Yeah, make America great
devil,
again
bro.
now. We will see what happens. Yeah, watch this. Sacred defense, we protecting the soil. Why you sacrifice soldiers to pay for your spoil? You thought you ran the blow, sitting on your throne. Now we turning every base into a bed of stone. It's a slaughterhouse, a trap you couldn't see. Welcome to the graveyard of your vanity. The secrets are leaking. The pressure is rising. We locked on the target. And now you are hiding. LOSCR. Yeah, we spelling at your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame. Bleeding for a pucker while you shaking in your sweet. LOSCR. Taste the ass of defeat. LOSCR. Yeah, we spelling at your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the
This is some of the
only one to
wildest shit I've
blame.
ever seen in my life.
This
Dude,
is
the Epstein
crazy.
Files is crazy.
This is crazy, dude.
Fighting in your suit, hiding Epstein's ghost. You sent your boys to die on the bloody coast. Not a revenge for the leader's blood is purely mine. Every drop of his blood is a missile on the line. You thought you took him out. Thought the fire was dead, but another common
The bar
name
schemes
is
ain't
standing
terrible
ahead.
either.
You strike one down, we just shatter
Let's
your
check
brain.
this shit,
We
dude,
put
right here.
another in the leg. Common name again. The secrets are leaking.
What the fuck?
The pressure is rising. We locked on the target. And now you are hiding. LOSCR. Yeah, we spelling out your name. Send them to the slaughter, you the only one to blame.
So is this like a? It said a Rand news team. Is this like an American, like Iranian team or something? Like what the? What is?
I have no idea. When I seen this on Threads, it said that it was Iran's news team.
Yeah, this is fucking crazy.
This is nuts, bro.
This is it's something. That is not what I expected at all. I didn't know it was gonna be a rap song.
I didn't know it was a rap song. Like I said, I just read the
You were
subtitles.
just reading the. So this is Lego animation video clip from explosive news team in Iran. Let's figure it out here. Do you know about the X feature? If you click the top right of the post, there's a grok symbol. It'll automatically grok it for you.
No, I didn't.
Fuck, dude. Expo shares a Lego animated propaganda video from Iran's explosive news team, a satirical rap diss track titled Khamenei again, that mocks Donald Trump as a loser for U.S. military losses in reference. First of all, it's a wild. It is a little wild for Iran to make a diss track to Trump talking about his military losses. I will say, even though I'm against the what are we supposed to call this operation in Iran, it's very clear we're on top of this. The 2-minute 40-second music video uses humorous Lego. You don't have to like. I want to know the background of this. I don't. It's like not giving me any information I'd actually want though. Like who did this? Like I know it says the Iranian, but who the fuck are they?
Yeah, like who was the brainchild for this?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty fucking wild though.
It's fire, dude. That shit's fire. Like you like Kendrick politics, dude.
Trump what oh is this oh god. Is this like within the last hour? Oh no. What is it? What's in the last hour? What is this? Hold on. What did he say? I don't know what this clip is for the record.
We settled 8 wars. People sort of forget And we're winning another one. I tell you, we're winning so big, nobody's ever seen anything like we're doing in the Middle East with Iran.
Yeah, I totally didn't.
And they are negotiating, by the way, and they want to make a deal so badly, but they're afraid to say it because they figure they'll be killed by their own people. They're also afraid they'll be killed by us. There's never been a head of a country that wanted that job less than being the head of Iran.
Okay.
He kind of looks full dictator, don't he?
I don't know. Like, they're begging to make a deal with us. Yeah, like they were in the midst of making deals with us twice, and both times we and or Israel struck them in the middle of the negotiation. Like, why? Like, dude, nobody. Could you imagine, like, in the middle of a plea bargain, they just gave you like the death sentence? Like, it's like, well, like, no one's gonna make a deal with you if every time you start to make a deal they just get fucking attacked anyway. Like, okay, now I'm not interested in making a deal. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck would I make a deal for?
It's crazy.
It's an interesting technique, and you know, not for nothing, but we could clearly wipe like most all countries off the face of the earth. Like, our military, I think people undersell our military as much as people understand how like large and sophisticated our military is. I still think it's undersold. I think we could very easily like wipe most countries off the face of the earth.
I think it's
We
really,
really wanted
hard to sell people on nuclear missiles, David. Like what that actually means. Like if Christopher Nolan didn't make Oppenheimer, the entire generation of men may have no idea about atomic weapons.
Well, or at least, I mean, they would know of them. I just maybe they wouldn't
Now,
understand.
yeah, like the geopolitical implications of dropping like I don't know. I don't think people have like talked about it like this since the 90s probably.
In what you
Like a
mean, like
general
recent or
context that
deep?
like people are worried about like fallout.
Oh, you mean to the extent where people are actually nervous about nuclear?
Yeah, I think people are actually worried.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I mean, dude,
I
like
think
they're making the propaganda for a reason.
I wasn't I
Trump's
wasn't
got to say this
technically.
for a reason. They don't want to say nothing. Like he's playing, when you're strong appear weak, when you're weak appear strong. Like I don't really know.
I I think in the 80s, right? Is that when like the last like real nuclear threat?
91 the Cold War ended.
Yeah, so like in the 80s when everyone was worried about the Soviet Union. Um but really since then, like, I don't know, everyone's always like flashed this idea of like these countries being nuclear, right? Like Bush was very famous for, they were selling the war in the Middle East on the weapons of mass destruction, which really wasn't, they weren't specifically saying nukes, but they were saying weapons of mass destruction, right? But we were also told that North Korea was always a nuclear threat, and that, I mean, maybe they were, maybe they weren't, but it certainly didn't appear that they were. Um, and they're doing this now with Iran. Iran's a nuclear threat, but are they really? Like, we talked about it before, but Iran is a nuclear threat because they're enriching up to 60%, uranium or whatever, or they achieved up to 60% enrichment of uranium. And it's like, okay, how how close are they to a nuke is the real question. Everyone, if you ask, you know, our leadership or Israel's leadership, or maybe, that's the same thing. They'll tell you they were, weeks away or months away or, just a
Well,
year away.
they are bad with intelligence,
But
Dave.
for 30 years, I'm just doing quick math. If you're months away and now we're 30 years later, like, they would have got there. So either they clearly can't get there or they're not interested in getting there. And either way, what was the sense of urgency in this war and the war last year, the 12-day war that everyone, it wasn't a war at the time, but now everyone cutely nicknamed it the 12-day war. But if you called it a war back then, oh, it's not a war, it's just okay, perfect. Oh, it wasn't declared. Yeah, no war has been declared since fucking
World War II.
Jesus Christ. Was it really World War II was the last one?
I looked
Not
it
even
up.
Vietnam.
Nope, looked it up. World War II.
Yeah, it wasn't declared. Okay, so I guess no military action is worth talking about because it's not declared war. Like
We're coming up on like 80 years of like not declaring war and
wars.
fucking
At what point do
fucking
we just
everything up.
admit like we just don't declare wars anymore? Like,
Well, I wonder if like there's a legal thing when you declare war. Like I think I've said this before. That I wonder if like if they declare war, then like the power is removed from the president. Like it's like something happens, right? And the whole idea of them creating all these FEMA camp and all these directives was to circumvent Congress through slow erosion of the civil liberties through like executive action and the growing power of the executive branch since that very time. You know, like I'm speculating. I don't actually know any of this, but
yeah. But like what is like what would be the point of not having Congress declare? Because
well, it's got if they legally declare war, they legally right. That's when they're illegally allowed to like levy taxes and wage war and like. So I wonder if Congress does that. Does it remove? Would it remove Trump's ability to just bomb shit because it'd have to go through Congress, and then Trump would approve it and it would go back to the checks and balances?
No, because Trump is the commander in chief of the military. So once the war is declared,
That only happened. This is what I'm saying. That only happened with Department of Homeland Security. That's what I'm saying. Like that idea didn't exist in 1950.
Well,
that's
no,
why they probably had to
the
declare
president's always
war.
been the commander in chief of the military.
Not like that though. Not being able to send troops anywhere. That's a Bush directive.
No, not sending. I'm saying if Congress decided and declared war,
the
president is still the commander in chief.
I understand that, but
so you're
correct.
Still, right. The once Congress declares war, they don't have to sit and declare every single strike and operation.
But they have. I'm just saying. I wonder if that's why it doesn't happen. Like that's why it's been. Like basically, all of the war sieging powers of Congress are now vested in the president through executive action, or like the Patriot Act. I mean, this is like the whole thing Alex taught us all the time was like they go around the Constitution through corporatization or through acts of emergency. Never let a good crisis go to waste, right? Sandy Hook, you know, like.
Well, there's no doubt what they do is consistently unconstitutional. I just in this specific case, I don't even understand what the advantage is. Other than
I don't actually.
Other than the obvious, which is they don't think that Congress would go for the war. And in which case, then I just have to declare it a state of emergency or whatever. Well,
do they benefit directly from us not even
knowing it a conflict?
Yeah, I mean they benefit directly from us not knowing this, and then like if it goes back to Congress, then I mean ceremonial. They are also saying by extension that the people are also waging war then too. So maybe we'll be less likely to go to war if it does go to Congress. To your point further,
yeah.
Yeah, maybe this is like, I mean, obviously, it's easy to say 2020 hindsight now, but it's obviously how they've been able to do this. Like,
or maybe it's more of like a like it's no one in Congress's fault, right? If it doesn't go to Congress, do you know what I mean? So like all those
the political fallout.
Yeah, now every single one of the people in Congress who are kind of supportive of it anyway, they get to like escape responsibility for
play the game. They get to play the game.
100%.
And then it's just one guy who takes the fall for it.
Sure.
And here's the other thing: since one guy takes the fall for everything, like Trump can never take accountability for actually everything. But yeah, if it was across all 500 representatives, 500 people could take a lot more accountability than one.
Yeah. Hey, how come you voted for this war, right? Oh, I didn't vote for the war. Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
I'll check your voting record. Oh, we don't vote on wars. That's also maybe another thing too. If they vote on war, voting on war is like if there's one vote in the world that like will show where your values truly lie to the American people is voting for war, like probably abortion, free speech, like those things. Not that I agree or disagree with any of them. I'm just saying, like, on the metric of things that you could vote for that are gonna you know,
I mean,
a
really, if you think
telltale.
about it, like Barack Obama, right? Do you remember
Bammy.
the big knock against him was like, oh, he always just votes president. He just votes present at all his, you know, it's not nay, it's not yay. He's not setting a hard line. He's really like, the fence sitting Tim Pool approach.
He's just
Kind
there.
of. It's like, yeah, yeah, yep, present. But what that does is that allows you to set up like a very, I don't know, unknockable background kind of like when you set up a presidential run. It's like you can't be like, well, you voted against. No, you just present.
Never voted.
Yeah.
And then for the guy that never voted, right? He never had to negotiate because he never had to vote. And then on top of that, he had a pen and a phone when he was president.
Right.
So those are his
Funny.
words, not mine, David.
Uh,
If you remember the famous saying.
Headlines that are unrelated to each other, Ryan. Apparently there was a slight leak from Israeli leadership. I think it was the head of the Mossad or something that that was something along the lines of they plan on the war in Iran lasting up to a year and boots on the ground being very likely. And I think the headline unrelated to that, starting in April 20th, 2026, the U.S. Army will raise the maximum enlistment age
42.
from 34 to 42 and remove the waiver requirement for individuals with a single prior conviction for marijuana possession. Weirdly, the second one,
Yo, so stoners got to fight in war,
well,
huh?
they don't gotta, but the second one, like, I don't know, I'm kind of about, to be honest with you. Actually, it's not even so much that I'm necessarily against uh, those two things specifically. It's what they mean. It's like it's what they're leading up to. It's what they are inferring, right?
That they have to
Or
expand the parameters because there's not enough physically fit 18-year-olds, that they got to get a
well,
40-year-old dad off the couch that fucking gets
that's
high every day
that's
after
part
work
of
to
it.
go
But I
fucking.
think just
I have to
overall
go
expanding the
shoot
pool.
shit in a fucking bunker because 18-year-olds, David, aren't physically fit enough. So I took care of myself my whole life, made it to the ripe age of 35. I made it out the draft, right? 32 was the cutoff. 34 was the end for even enlisting in the military. So now I have, what was it, 42?
42 now.
I got a whole nother 7 years.
Let's join this bitch, Ryan.
My
We
daughter
go
will
to
be
Iran.
17. My daughter will be 17 by then. You're going to send me to war when I have a teenager.
Well, if you join,
It's a draft, David. I don't get to.
no.
I already signed up when I was 18. I was actually 17 at the time. It's called the selective service. And on your 18th birthday, I would be auto enrolled because I did all my preliminary paperwork. Because you remember, they used to
You
fine
have
you.
to. I think
You
if I
had
remember
to as a
correctly. Yeah.
man. Only men, David, not the women in high school.
Well, I actually agree with that.
Well, not
Well, I
anymore.
didn't
Barack
agree that
Obama.
we had to, but I agreed that women didn't have to.
Yeah, well, Barack Obama changed that. I think women. I don't know if they have to register for the selective service, but
Well, that's because Barack Obama's wife was a man, so he clearly didn't understand the difference.
my first meme ever was about her using a bathroom, David. I'm very proud of that moment.
Yeah, I just when I saw that, as I'm sure many people, this isn't like groundbreaking or anything, but I'm assuming many people thought the same thing, which is, why would you have to expand the enlistment age? I mean, it's
Honestly, dude, fuck the age. It's the pot.
yeah, I don't know if the pot bothers me.
No, it's no. You don't understand. It's not the bother thing. It's that was like the thing that prevents a lot of people from going.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A third of Americans get high every day. And if the military has a stipulation that you can't be high and go to the military, they're telling you they don't give a fuck for a reason. You know?
I think actually it should be a requirement that you do smoke pot to join the military.
Probably mel them the fuck out.
We could actually put them to use.
What, potheads?
Yeah. Is it a third of Americans smoke pot, you say?
Yeah.
It's actually
Daily users.
daily users, not okay.
Yeah, no, like a third of
Okay.
Americans get high every day.
Oh, okay. I thought
A
it was
third
like
of
a
Americans
third.
drink, and a third of Americans smoke cigarettes.
Okay. I thought it was like a third have smoked pot, and I'm like, that's actually way less than I thought it was going to be.
No, I
No,
bet you 2 out of 3 people have tried weed in
a
their life.
third daily is crazy high, though.
Yeah, 100 million people, or it might be 25%. I might be a little high, but yeah, it's like 1/4 to 1/3 of people smoked.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Daily.
Yeah, pretty sure. Check run it. See them right.
How much would that cost, Ryan?
What would it cost?
Smoking pot daily.
Oh, to smoke pot? Well, I don't. I mean, you want me to self-incriminate, Dave?
No, I'm just in case you know anybody.
You could probably get high on like $6 a day. You could probably get by.
Past year. Oh, that's past year use. In 2022, about 17 million Americans, 12 plus, reported using marijuana daily or near daily.
12 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
This surpassed
So
daily
maybe.
near daily alcohol use for the first time, which is 14.7 million.
So 14% drink every day and 17% smoke every day.
No, that's 17 million.
17 million.
Age 12
Okay.
plus, which I don't know what the percentage of that would be, but in the past year, though, people who claim they have smoked in the past year, it's 23% of the population.
There you go. 1 in 4 people are blowing it down at least once a year.
Yeah.
It's pretty high.
Globally, key context. Daily use has grown faster than occasional use in many places.
Yeah. I can see that.
Not all use means smoking. Methods include vaping, edibles, etc., but smoking remains dominant. Yeah. Roughly 18 million in the U.S. cannabis daily or near daily.
So like 20 million people.
20 million is still a lot, though.
A lot of people.
A lot of fucking people. Daily or near daily.
So daily, every other day, every third day.
Sure, like a lot, I guess. I don't know what near daily is, but maybe only miss a couple days a week or something.
Only smoke on the weekends. All right. 17%. 17 million.
17 million.
17 million.
Almost 18. 17.7, I think it was.
330 million. 17 of that.
Yeah, but it's 12 plus. You got to take babies out, and it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, I wish we had AI to do that for us already.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of math.
I have to prompt it to fucking.
Yeah, that's a lot of math right there.
Just fried like $7,000 in electricity to just look up that question. So
half of Niagara Falls is gone because I wanted to know
Gone.
how many people smoke weed daily.
Yeah, can you generate a picture of that in a graph, please? My favorite thing to do is when you ask it to generate a photo and then you just want to change like the most minute thing and you have it rerun the picture and you just like, yes, I just like 1,000,000 gallons of water to move my hand 3 inches to the left.
All right. I asked how much would it cost per year to smoke weed daily? Obviously, this is a highly variable question, but I'm just curious in the other factors. For context, older estimates were
It's gonna be like
higher.
10 grand a year.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Today, with lower prices, the range for most daily smokers is more like 2,000 to 5,000 per year. 5K per year to smoke weed daily or near daily, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not. Here's the thing. I don't think we really talked about like this a lot on this program. My thing with like weed, and I guess drugs in general, I don't really care. Like, I really don't give a shit what people do fundamentally. And like getting into the legal aspect of it, I certainly don't think we should maybe be spending all of our resources trying to put these people in jail. But I would say the people who are spending $5,000 a year on weed, if you invested that, you would be doing so much better.
$5,000 is life-changing money. It's basically like you making like what? An extra $2 an hour?
I,
Oh, just do the arithmetic, dude. What is it? 2 to 5 grand, you said?
yeah,
We'll call it 3.5 for easy math.
that makes it hard math.
Right. Divided by 40, 40. I'm sorry, 52. Divide that by 40. It's $1.60.
Yeah.
It's like $2 an hour.
Yeah, give yourself a $2 an hour raise and stop smoking pot every day.
Holy fuck, bro.
And maybe give yourself like a $4 raise because
Stop drinking coffee every day.
you might be like, maybe you'd perform a little bit better at work, and maybe your boss would be impressed, and maybe he'd give you a raise on top of the raise you already gave yourself. Now you're making $4 an hour more. That's 10 grand a year. Sorry, 7 grand a year because we did 3,500, right? So that's 7 grand a year more you can invest. Invest that. Put that in something super fucking cool like cryptocurrency. Oh, right.
Or like yourself, and like the return you get on yourself will far outpace that crypto, David. But we have different philosophies. I'm just kidding. Buy crypto.
I have the future is fucking here. I will tell you why the future is here based on a anecdotal story I'm going to tell everybody, and then a video I'm going to play. The future is here because I don't have it yet. It's on the way. I'm going to have a debit card that spends cryptocurrency.
Oh, you made it, David, huh?
You know how fucking crazy that is?
It's very crazy.
Like the early days of crypto, do you know how difficult it was to spend your money?
You got to go to ATM.
No, fuck that ATM. You had to go to fucking back dark web fucking websites.
Yeah, suck dick.
Yeah, like just crazy shit. You had to like do these sketchy like fucking, and then it got a little bit better. You could do like these weird little wallet transfer things, but it's like it was kind of like a thing. Like it still wasn't easy to spend crypto. But like, dude, a fucking a card that you can swipe that is your cryptocurrency is fucking crazy. Like in real time, it will convert crypto to cash and fucking wild. It's not exactly how it works, but for the most part.
So you can you can buy all your stuff now with crypto.
Yeah, because it's just a card. It's just plastic.
Are you just gonna buy like transfer dollars to crypto then?
So what
just ride down inflation then?
I called it a debit card. It's technically a credit card, but basically what it does is it takes your purchases and puts it into a pool, and then your pool you can decide how you're funding with your crypto. It's but essentially it's basically like a bank account.
Yeah, it's a PayPal with crypto.
Kind of, yeah.
A Venmo.
But that's the future is now shit, because like 15 years ago. First of all, 15 years ago, most people had no idea what cryptocurrency was. 10 years ago, people were leery of cryptocurrency. 5 years ago, cryptocurrency was very clunky and awkward to use, and now it's basically like having a bank account. Except the funds I don't even know if this is fair to say because the assumption is that like the dollar is steady, right? When you say like, oh, well, the only difference is like crypto funds are volatile, right? So like it would be like having a bank account, but like one day maybe your bank account has $3,000 and the next day maybe it has 1,800, depending on market swings, right? So it's a little, it's maybe scary for some people if they don't really know what they're doing, and you could easily get into all these crazy, sketchy fucking altcoins and have your fucking account be up and down like crazy.
Yeah, what's that coin that Tate has, David? I forget the name of it.
Yeah, he's got a couple. And but if you get into like Ethereum and Bitcoin, it fluctuates over time, generally up over time, but you know, sometimes it's down, sometimes it's up. It's a little down right now. Whereas your bank account feels safe because you're like, ooh, I got $5,000 in my bank, right? Ooh, $5,000. That's how much I could spend. I could buy all my pot ahead of time. But really, that $5,000 over time is not worth $5,000. Even though it says it's five, it still says it's 5,000. But the amount of things you can buy with 5,000 decreases over time. So it's really the same thing. Like really, your money is, even though it shows 5, it's really 4,900, 4,800, 4,700, 4,600.
David, the money's not worthless. Stuff just costs more, you know?
Oh, that's right. But the other reason I know the future is here, Ryan, and this goes back to your original Matrix, to start the show. Dude,
I
this
want to
is
know the odds. It has to be such a fraction of a
that's
decimal.
it.
Like,
There is something I want to say that like part of me thinks this doesn't matter at all. What I'm about to show everybody. There's a part of me that's like, this really isn't that big of a deal. It doesn't matter. But then there's like then there's the gut feeling, right? So like my brain's like, this isn't that big of a deal. Like this isn't a problem. But then my gut is like my instinct, right? Which I always tell people to trust their instincts. My instinct is like, fuck, dude, this is like every dystopian movie ever. I saw this video shared, and I don't even know.
what's the point of this? That's a Tesla bot, right?
I believe so.
I got this real, like, soft, sweet music. These people are fucking psychos.
You know, it'd be fucking hilarious if if Melania just grabbed it from behind, just snapped its neck, and fucking.
Thank you, First Lady Melania Trump, for inviting me to the White House. It is an honor to be at Fostering the Future Together's Global Coalition inaugural meeting. I'm Figure 3, a humanoid built in the United States of America.
Humanoid.
I am grateful to be part of this historic movement to empower children with technology and education. Welcome.
What's children got to do with it?
Bienvenidos. Yokoso. Bienvenue. Bem-vindos. Ahlan wa sahlan.
Oh, this sounds like the gender, the pronouns.
Bruchim aba'im. Laskavo próximo. Dobrodošli. Thank you.
Don't clap. Don't clap for the robot. Come on. This is flashbacks to the game Detroit Becoming Human when Eve gave them rights.
Dude, those are grown adults clapping at plastic.
There's probably some metal.
Dude, they called it a humanoid.
Well, it called itself a humanoid, right?
It's not a thing. It can't call itself, and it's not a thing.
Yeah, it wasn't programmed. It called itself a humanoid.
It was built, David.
Figure 3 robot.
It even says it was built.
Yeah, and well, we were built, Ryan. We were
I was not
created.
built, David.
You're
I
built.
no, David. I am made in the image of a creator. I
Built
was
by
not
the image.
created. No, David.
We are
No,
the humanoid robot.
those are
I
not
am
all the
figure.
same
I am
words.
figure 2.
None of those mean the same thing. Do I need to get my humanoid to like run through Shakespearean English for us here? Endowed. It says endowed.
By their
Not built,
builder.
not
By
listed,
their
not
builder.
numerated, not jotted, not scribed, not carved.
Jesus was a carpenter, Ryan. What does that mean?
And I am an electrician, David. We are cousins, okay? I'm waiting for my cousin to come back. He sent me here to be like, just hold the spot, bro. It's gonna be a little hard, but I think you're super agreeable enough to hang on this cross for a little bit. Fuck these people. The day I'm not clapping for no goddamn robot. Am I gonna be the one, Dave? I'm really wondering. Like God puts you like all this talk of God and machines and the Matrix. Am I gonna be the person? Am I gonna be able to do it? I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be like somewhere in Buffalo,
You're gonna go to
and
jail. You're
yeah,
just
but
gonna tee off on somebody's
I'm
fucking humanoid robot.
I'm gonna be the one though. Uh, I'm gonna be calling you, be like, dude, I need like a lawyer. Like what? Like we're filming from prison. Like
Well, if you need to be bailed out, I'll use my crypto card.
it's untraceable.
No, it's completely traceable.
They clap for a bunch of plastic and silicone.
Yeah.
Grown adults, billionaire adults.
It's teaching children, Ryan, about
Dude, it's
science.
so gross. It's so gross. The phones were bad enough. We go from a blowjob with a fruit roll up to humanoids fondling children.
They were teaching children, Ryan. Science
Yeah, probably about sex, David.
with fruit roll-ups.
Until the next fruit ninja, dude. Until the next fruit roll up episode with blowjob robot. I'm deathly. I'd rather have aliens, I think. I'd rather have aliens. Like, that's like part of the thing I think's a little interesting is like we're like they're aliens. So everybody's looking up and they're walking around right in front of you. The demons are right in front of you. They call themselves humanoids. They call themselves that. So I am reminded today to stay away from the machines. And maybe that's the new philosophy of Stoicism. Dave Ryan, December 1773. Catch us on Rumble. As always, David, I appreciate you the most. And catch us every day. And I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Humanoid 3.
Humanoid 3.